do our whole lives is a comprehensive lifespan curriculum. So it goes from kindergarten through older adults at developmentally appropriate material. And they focus on OWL values, which are like responsibility, justice, equity, sexual health, maybe inclusivity, I think was one of them. Um, and so it's not a value-less curriculum, but it is a curriculum, I think, that values the agency and values of each person. So I think about OWL as the curriculum where a kid or a person is going to learn what their values are, how to articulate them, and how to make decisions in accordance with them. Which is kind of, it's kind of frustrating for some parents who were like, but you mean you're not going to tell my kid not to have sex? It's like, well, yes, we are. We delayed sexual activity is one of the, byproducts of OWL. But instead of dictating about somebody else's body, we're going to help them figure out what feels right for them based on so many other factors in their life. Um, So some of the kindergarten lessons are what like what makes a family and how many kind of families are there and like body parts and autonomy and just starting to talk about gender. And I know at the older adult spectrum, they talk about grief and the hormonal changes that happen at the end of life. And they talk about STIs because that's a concern even for older adults who maybe haven't had to worry about that for 50 years because they were maybe in a monogamous marriage. So everything in between that, some of the young adult curriculum goes into like kink stuff and non-monogamy. So it's really comprehensive, comprehensive.
Wow. Yeah, it sounds like it supports the youth as a whole and is just a very supportive and honest and informative program. Are you mostly serving members of the church, or is it a wide range of people in New Orleans who are coming to participate in OWL?
Yeah, that's a good question. At First Grace, they were limiting it to, I would say, members and close friends.
Mhm.
At the Unitarian Universalist Church, they were advertising it widely. Um, I think we'll see First Grace start to publicly advertise it, but there's something because it's kind of a risky thing.
Mhm.
At its outset, Owl got into some hot water when some of the um, anti-abortion people, or like some of the more conservative folks, got a hold of it, and so there's real risk and danger in running the program, which is also why we require parental consent, which is again also tricky, but helps to protect the institution and the folks running it, um, so that there's buy-in all around and that there's at least a little bit of a sense of safety around who's participating and has access to it. Yeah.